Hello everyone, welcome to my studio today. I am going to be stamping on this fabric and I'm going to use these colors, ground espresso, jet black, olive, and cobalt. And I'm going to stamp a whole bunch of just random stamps, and I'm going to make them, this is going to be for my signatures. I'll be cutting them into like 1.5 strips in order to bind my signatures together. So I really want these stamps to be very random and grungy looking. And then after I've got these stamped on here, we're going to dye my fabric. But I want to put my stamps on first. I'm going to start with the larger of the stamps. Yeah, I'm going to start with the larger of the stamps. And I'm just going to, I'll just start with the jet black. I'm just going to randomly stamp, hopefully all over the place. I'm just going, yeah, that looks like what I was saying. See, because these are going to be cut into strips, it's not going to matter how uniform the birds or anything look. So, okay, we're going to put that off to the side for a second. And there must be something red on that. As you can see, my rag turned red. It was weird. Let's try, okay, let's try this one. I want it to be black too. No, I think I'll go with the ground espresso with the light bulb. Give it more of a gold tinge to it. Hopefully. Just, yeah, that's what I was just randomly putting these. I like these. Okay. And I have a lot of fabric here, so I'll be flipping it over and doing that side as well. I didn't want to run out of fabric like this. Okay, let's do a key. That's pretty large. Again, I think I might do the ground espresso for the key, for this key. I have 2 keys, so let's see. And just randomly stamping it. Even though those are the same color, they kind of looked a little different there. Let's run this one up and down here. Yeah, like that. Oh, we've got to get these edges, so might as well put one right there. All right, and now I think I'm going to put some pattern, some texture in here. I think I'm going to use the Tim Holtz one pattern. I think I might do it in the olive color. I don't know what that's going to look like. Just set that off to the side. That'd be interesting. Yep, that's actually really pretty. Okay, I've got to remember to do the edges. Let's see. Just going to grab a piece of paper here to make it run off the edges a little bit. Need another piece of paper. Here we go. I'll just do this one. Whenever I want it to run off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need, let's put something right there. Let's just turn it a little bit so it's not also uniform. Okay. I think I'll come back to that one. Might as well just do a stamp. Stamp the rest of this off here. Yeah, it don't matter to me if it's light or not anymore. Let's see. There we go. That was good. All right. Now let's try, let's add one of these business. I have a couple of them laying here, but I'm going to do that in the cobalt. It's like a business receipt, I think. I haven't actually used this one. I just got this stamp. I got a whole baggie full of stamps for $2. I was like, wow. I mean, really nice stamps for $2. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think that's interesting. We'll kind of run it off the edge here. Oh, it's very faint, very faint. Let's see if I can load up more ink into that. I'll do it this way. There we go. I think that would work. Okay, here's a spot. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Okay, we've got a big area right here. We can put one. Let me do it this way. I was getting more ink on it this way. Sometimes I don't want as much ink, so I do it the other way. Let's just put it right here. I have a whole bunch of little stamps picked out as well to go into the smaller areas. So it will be completely covered whenever I'm done. So it'll be like a collage. Okay, let's put this here. Push, push, push. I get messy on card cards, so I'm not going to be putting things back. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's see if I can get just another impression off of it. Yeah. All right, and I think that'll be good. I'm not going to clean these. I'm just putting some cleaner on them. So, because I'm going to be using them on the other side. Okay, that one got really sticky. Okay, so I have some more larger ones that I really want to get added, like this number. I think we'll go back to using the jet black. And let's see, I know I'm going to want something right there. I'm not sure if this is what I want there, but let's try this number. It overlap a little bit too. That's always interesting to give it a little more collage feel. Yeah. All right. Remember to stamp off the edge. Or to do that. Okay. I think that looks good. Try to put one here. There we go. I like the faintness of that too. Let's see. What else do we have that's large? Okay, this one. Let me put that aside for a second. We have this one that's pretty large. I'm thinking we should also do it in black. Or should I do it in, yeah, black. Yeah, it's black. A minute there that I had Crown Espresso open. Okay. Yeah. This is very nice. Emblem, and already, you can see it already has the grunge lines in it. So it's not that I'm not getting a good impression. It's that the grunge lines are already there, like that. Yeah, these are, I know everybody has a preference for where they want. You can see it on the film, but sitting here, it's like, where does this go? I get a little lost in that. Okay, let's try. I do have some more texture. Let's go with the large ones again, so that I know that I have room for the larger ones. Okay, so I have another key, and I did that key in the ground espresso. I'm thinking I should use the black. Yeah, I think I should use the black. Okay. Sorry, my leg got stuck. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll use the black again because I already used the key once for the ground espresso. Let's try to stay away from the key I already did. Just run it off the edge. There. Oh. Let's see. Okay. I think I'll go up and down a little bit. There, where? Everybody knows, but not me. Okay. So I'd stay away from that. Kind of like it. Okay. I think I need one right here along this edge over here. Right here. Yeah. Come along with the playing field a little bit. Yeah, it's so much easier when you've got to quit overthinking everything. It's hard when you get down to a certain level not to think about where to put it, you know? Okay. It's like, oh, think. And it's like, no, don't think. All right, I'm thinking. Oh, I need to get it on my desk. My desk is okay. I'll just wipe that up real quick. I don't want it to. I don't care about my metal desk per se. I was trying to keep it off there a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I do have this one. I really want to put that in. It's like an alphabet stamp. Let's see. Again, I'm not gonna get this to stick on there. I don't think so. I may have to do this one. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do this one by hand. I think I might go back to the olive though. The olive doesn't have a whole lot just yet, so we'll add the olive. I'll just randomly. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna randomly put it on. Push it down. Yeah, that's nice. Just randomly put numbers. Yeah. I like how it fades. That's cool too. Okay, let's do down here. Like that. I think it would help also if I turned the fabric so that I'm not always in this direction. That might be best. Okay, I really like these numbers. Numbers. Did I say numbers earlier? I don't know. Letters. That's what I'm trying to say. I really like these letters. Okay, back to my. I really need to get out of the board. Bigger sheet of paper. Let's just put it right here. I must have put that in the spot. You know, I don't have any right here in the middle. Yeah, this is messy doing it this way. I have to think of a solution for that. I do like, I am glad I went with the green though. That really made that pop a little bit. Okay, let's see. I'm going to add, I think, some more of the texture. I think I'm going to use the ground espresso or the blue. No, ground espresso. I'll use the blue for something else. Okay, that's not bad looking. Let's see, this one up. Let's try move around. Oh, I like that. It looks like it's highlighting the letters. I didn't mean to. I just didn't push in the middle very far. Okay, let's do it off the edge. Gotta remember to do off the edge. I'm not remembering to do it very often. Good. Okay, this edge over here really needs. So go ahead and turn it while I'm doing it. So, really needs this corner. I like that too. Just randomly stamping it in there, different places. Go. Just try. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I may have to go back and add a few more things. Okay, now I'm going to add any more big ones. I do have some more texture, but that'll be okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and add the script. I have this big script one. I think I'll be adding it in the archive. That one already has script with green. So I think I'll just use the ground espresso. I'm just going to pick this area here randomly, put some script in here and there, just over top of some places. Fill in a little bit of the gaps. And okay, yeah, all right, that's looking nice. Okay, now with the business parts, let's see. I did have some more numbers I want to add, but before that, let's do the business parts. I have another like business stamp. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna use the cobalt blue to do it. Just going to, just randomly put it that one right there. Yeah. There we go. Now did the edge thing again, so let's just stamp it off the edge like that. All right, that looks good with that one. All right, I think I'm going to pause for a second so I can grab a bigger sheet so that I'm not having to constantly move this around. So, okay, so I'm just going to finish filling in the areas. I got a 12 by 12 black piece of cardstock. Actually, I ended up getting two, so that's actually great. And I don't have to move it at all. Didn't need to get two, but two works for me. Okay, and then I'm going to add some more. I think of the numbers because they're larger. So I think I'm just going to place that on there. I think I will go with green. I'm liking the green color. I haven't used it with a number yet, so I'll go with green. I could have brought out any colors that I wanted, but I was trying to pick colors that I know are going to coordinate. But I don't know, once I dye this, I'm going to be using copper and leaf, like extract juice type of thing. So I don't know how they're going to change these colors and what they're going to end up being. So that might be kind of interesting. I'm hoping this may be a blunder, but I'm hoping it's going to change them to the colors of my abandoned journal. That's the goal. All right, okay. I think that's all for this one. Like, I can stick it here, I can stick it there. Okay. All right, that's good. Just gonna do a quick wipe. These wipe off so easy compared to the mounted stamps. I know they don't have as long a lifespan as the mounted stamps, but I still like them. All right, now I think we're going to go with two numbers this time. I'm going to use, nope, that will not be 21. 20. Oh, sit down. There we go. 21. My favorite number. And do I want it a little closer? I want it a little closer to each other. I'm just going to scooch that over. Yeah. Well, maybe. I didn't realize the rubber was. There we go. That's good. I'm going to use blue since I have black and green. So, yeah. That's blue. I think that blue is tying it all together a little bit. I should probably turn this. Okay. Just go right in the middle because that is my favorite. I don't want overly saturated, but okay, that's good for me. All right, I'm just gonna put this up here to dry for a second. I clean up. I'm gonna clean later. Not too much later, but just a few minutes later because I am gonna just flip this and use it on the other side. All right, so I think I will go ahead and flip it actually and come back and fill it in with the little ones. That way I can go ahead and use this before they dry. Now I'm just going to flip it around and do the back side. Okay. All right, what did we start with? Do you remember? The bird. We started with the bird. Okay, so this little raven. I'll stamp it up here. His face looked kind of funky in this one. That's okay. What's happening in the middle of his body here? There we go. Okay. Okay, let's set that up to the side. Our next one, I think, was it the key or the light bulb? I don't remember. I think we'll use the light bulb. Ground espresso. Yeah, I don't remember. Good. Off the edges of these. I'm not going to remember. Off the top here. There we go. I did iron this a little bit, just slightly. Nothing big because I do want the wrinkles because whenever it smooths and it's all wrinkly, you get breaks and cuts in it. So I like that. Okay. Yeah, let's check in the collar, make sure we're doing the right one. We have the key. Okay, that's actually on the back side, I realize, because that doesn't go all the way up. So the edge is actually here. A little off the edge up here. There we go. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's see what's that one. So we've done that one. Let's read it. Okay. And then I use the business stamp. I think I use the business stamp. That don't matter. We'll use it with the cobalt. And let's see how well thought I needed to apply the ink again, like this. Anyway, I can get it saturated. I really want this one to work. I really like the stamp. Like I said, it is a used stamp that I bought, but I think if this was paper, I could see it more clearly on the fabric, because the fabric is wrinkly. But I should push it down a little bit more. Yeah, be a little harder with it. Run it off the edge that way, and just come over here and put the rest of it on this side. There we go. Oh, I'm missing an area right here in the middle. Just kind of concentrate on pushing in the middle. Yeah, like that. Okay, another stamp. This one clearly, there's no wet wipe. Just gonna lay it on this wet wipe. I'm just gonna wrap it in there. All right, and what was I saying next? Oh, I know. Actually, it's this one. Okay. That's this one. Yeah, this one's brown. Oh, I really liked it whenever it started overlapping. So yeah, that's why. For some reason I'm not getting that middle in there, but maybe that's okay. Didn't know that time. Golly, I'm having to push hard. I'm working my shoulder muscles today. It'd be easier if I stood up, I'm sure. I feel like I'm being more random this time than this last time. Last time I felt like I thought it over too much. Okay. I'm not sure the space is filling up the same. It's a little more in it, so let's just off that impression wise. Okay, that looks good to me. Alright, the next one I think was this. I think it was this one. And we did it in black. It might have been the number 5. May have done the number 5, but either way, they're both in black, so I'll just do them both real quick. I say black, but this is actually jet black. So I'm just not saying it. Let's break up some of those brown tones in here. I don't think that was the order that I originally put this in, but it's like it is now. Okay. I really like this stamp. I don't want to go there. We'll just go right here, and we'll go. You know what? I didn't turn it. I could turn it. There we go. That'll be good. Number 5, real quick. Put number 5 in. Okay, and a good place for number 5. play it off at the bottom here. The edge. Yeah, my eye's dancing around here. Keep forgetting to turn my stamp. Okay, I like that. What was the next one? I think probably the black key. We're gonna say it was the black key. I like the black key. Kind of epoxying myself in there. Yeah, it needs the edges. Yeah. Just a little emblem. Okay, that looks really good. Oh, I've been going up and down. Let's put one right here. Oh, I got that one going up and down. Oh, well, I'll put that one right there. Just get in there. Stamp off. Now, let's see. I don't have any green. That's what's missing. Is the green, I think. Let's add my green here. Which is olive. Again, I'm using olive. I keep getting it closer to me. Hopefully, you guys can still see everything. Now, I may have done this green before I did the last time. That may have been a misstep I had. Well, it's not a misstep. Color-wise, that may have been. Right. I think that's pretty good. I'm just using this stamp off. There we go. And I've got the left. I'm not sure where to put it. Just randomly. Okay, did the 5 in numbers. Okay, the text. But I think before that I did this blue one. Did the archival blue business like letter. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Not doing a whole lot with it, just bringing some more blues into the equation. Okay. There we go. And okay, the number 8 is in green. It's olive. I debated on the olive versus the another green color that I had, but this in slightly darker, and I like that. That's what the other one was called. Okay, this one I definitely went off the edges a lot more than the other side. I may have to go back and rectify that. Alrighty, what does this one need? 8, 8, 8, 8. Kind of swoops this way, so it needs something up here. Okay. And then the 21 is in blue. Put the 21 back on. 20. I think I'll take some more down here. There we go. I got the all on this side. And now I'm going to add the script stamp. I didn't forget, but let me just grab a baby wipe. Okay. See, we did the script and the ground espresso. So we'll just put it randomly. We'll use the same one. This one right here. We'll just put that randomly. And don't forget to go off the edges on it a little bit. Okay. I really really think the script stamp is what brings this all together a little bit. And gives it more of a cohesive look. But I also have to remember these will be strips, so not really going to be that big of a deal. Let's do one right there. That didn't come out very well. I really do have to press this down each and every time. Okay, that looks good. Remember to clean that one. All right, let's go ahead and I need to clean these. So I'm going to pause for just a second and clean all of these. I think I got them all. Yeah. Nope, I didn't. But before I clean it, I got to do the ABC stamp, which I really like. So let's do that one real quick. I think it's the last one. And then I'll come back and fill in all the little spots. It's upside down. Upside down. There we go. Got it right this time. Okay. Yeah. Gonna move that off so you get to the bottom. I'm going up and down right here. There's got to be a better way to put this on. This is also another really the script stamp of this little alphabet stamp. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, now I'm going to pause and clean all these stamps and go on to the second set of stamps for all the little spots because I really want the whole thing covered. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, now it's time to start some of the smaller items and bits and bulbs. So let's go with this one. Just gonna put it on here. And since I already have the green, I could do blue, but I'm really thinking this one should be black, the jet black. So we'll just get that open and start putting it in here. And it's a little blockish. It's a little more. I'll just put it in there like that. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about the blocks, but we'll make a mark. I mean, I could switch stamps, but I think this one will be okay. Just to put randomly. Okay, and this time I think I'm just going to fold the fabric back, just do a quick flip over and do both sides real quick so that I'm not having to clean this time in between. This way I can really get some good textures in here without looking to see where I'm putting them and starting and stopping. I know that gets tiring. Okay, I think that's looking pretty decent. I don't know why I'm adding it more to this side than I did the other side. Okay, that looks like enough on this side. I may come back to it, but I think that's enough on this side. All right, so let's jump over to another business one. And we're kind of doing all the business ones in blue, I noticed, so I think I'll just stick with that. So I'll just jump back to the cobalt blue and fill in some more lines. Hopefully you can see these fairly easily. Let's see. Just kind of going where there's some blank spots mostly. And this has like a script and a circle on it. Let's see if I can move it up this way a little bit more. Don't want to keep moving it on you. Let's see, I just did it. I did it so I could reach. Okay, now I know why I was doing that. Interesting. I'm just going to flip it this way. Sorry about that. Do some on this side. I like how it overlaps. That looks interesting to me. Versus just laying them in different sections. I'm kind of glad I went with the blue on this. I think that's making it look pretty decent. Oops. Hit the edge of the thing, kind of smushed that one up. Smushed it up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I'd say I'm pretty much done with the blue on that. And moving on to the next one is, oh, okay, I got this round stamp that says factory on it. Yeah, factory. I'm just going to use this green one for that. Get a nice, yeah, darker green factory symbol, kind of strong. I am enjoying how this is coming together and looking. I've never done this before, so everything was kind of just an experiment with me. Even if I have done it before, I could never duplicate it. I always have difficulty getting two things to look identical. Okay, that all came together really nicely. Let's flip it and do the other side. Sorry, I got all caught up in myself there. There we go. Just gonna flip it over. Do this side. Okay, just gonna kind of keep turning. Oops, I hit the lid. Sorry about that noise. Gonna move some stuff out of my way. All right. I want to see my eye being drawn in different places, but ultimately it doesn't matter because they're all going to be cut up. So, take that. Let's do one up here in the corner. There we go. All right, I think I probably got another little bit. Yeah, I thought I'd have a little bit left on that. Okay, now the next one. Oh, okay, I got this one. It says condemned. I'd like to do it in the ground espresso. It says condemned. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I just want to do the condemned. Turn this one this way. Right here. Whenever it strips, I don't, the letters will be there, but the rest of it won't. Okay, that's some of the letters is what I mean will be there, and some of them won't. Let's just put one right there. Okay, flip. That's what I should have done last time, is just flip back and forth between the fabrics. Let's break this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, over top of the black is not working, so try to avoid the black areas. Definitely. All right, that's looking pretty good. Maybe this area needs it right here, and off the edge, I think up here. Need to hit that black area good. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. And we'll just go ahead and see if we can get another edge. Okay. Just even the faintest ones sometimes come across as the best. I'm just going to clean this up real quick. Sorry about that. I have to get out a new baby wipe. Okay. And moving on. It's starting to get really full now, so I'm not really liking this. I'm thinking we should use more black. So I'm thinking we can put some black numbers because I have black. Maybe I should do, and I got blue and I got green. So actually I need ground espresso numbers. Let's just jump back to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and use the jet black. Throw in some numbers real quick. Just get all these. I'm just gonna throw some of these in here and there. Edit. Oops. I'm really gonna have to do some cleanup on this desk, I tell you. Gotta get that off. I think pushing lighter with these numbers is a better look than where I pushed hard. Just giving it a couple numbers. All right, I think that's actually pretty decent. Maybe some of them should go this way. No, I don't like them going that way. So I'll do that next time. Do the flip. Do the flip. Yeah, just barely pushing is the key here. I think I'm getting them. Oops, sorry, put some there. Put some there. There we go. I feel like I haven't put these very far, but yet I have. Try that one again. There we go. All right. I'm gonna run some right there. Just okay. So the numbers are done. Now I'd like to do. I do have this. Do you think the thermometer would look good? Maybe something with a little more image. I don't know. We'll come back to that because I do want to add the star, and I have that. I do feel like I already have a lot of numbers. So, oh, I did want to add this one. This is really interesting. I'm going to count it as a pattern one and use green because I did a lot of blue. So let's see. Yeah, green's not bad. Just gonna don't really want to overlap a lot of ones with lines in it. Sorry if I'm talking really low. I was trying to think as I talked, and my husband said I should put my fabric on a wheel and then just spin it around and stamp it. That way I don't overthink anything. I'm like, that's a good idea. It's a real good idea, but I am going to spread these out just a bit more. And I'm not sure. I hope I am still in frame. Okay, so this side's still pretty top notch over here with everything coming together. Yeah, I'm liking this green one. I accidentally hit the edge on that. I mean, I see a lot of blank spots, but they'll be okay to be filled in. Let's see, like here and here. I think those will be all right to be filled in with the smaller ones. I'm going to grab here in a minute, for any last minute. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Pier 51. I'm going to do it in the, what was that called again? Ground Espresso. Sorry, my brain just shut down. Oops, I got it upside down. That would have been interesting. I don't know. Should I do it? Oh, I do like that. Okay. I just have to be careful not putting it over top of brown on brown on brown. So this is interesting. I feel like I'm giving it like a company logo on here. This Pier 51 looks kind of like a company. Any place else I know you guys can see them so easily. Does it need it here or does it need it there? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and flip. All right, here we go. One already went that way, so it's not looking too bad on brown tone. It's not what I prefer though. I like it on the blue, I've noticed, and I like it on the green. But let's see, here we go. Yeah, but see how with the green highlights it makes it stand out. Let's see. Does that look good? I think that looks good. What about right here? Yeah, that looked good. Okay, Pier 51 is done. No, Pier 45, sorry. What if I said 51? Have I been saying 51? I hope not. I can never remember what I said right and wrong. Okay, so now I would like to do some more black. So I know I want to put this one, this swirly one. I'm going to do it in jet black. I think I've actually got enough blue in here and green tones. So I think at this point, I would really like to stay with the black and the Ground Espresso. Yeah, I had to check. I can't remember what it was called. It's so easy to see where to put this whenever you're you're the one watching the video. And okay, you notice it right here. Like I said, I don't want to fill in every single spot because the empty spots are going to be, excuse me, the empty spots will be used or filled in whenever I do the staining, the dyeing of the fabric, and I want to be able to see that clearly. So, okay, that was probably a bad place. Now it looks like my keys are connected. Isn't actually, it looks more busy than the other side. The other side was the one that looked kind of bare. What do you guys think? This one looked kind of bare. No, I mean this side looks busy, so I'm saying. Okay, that's it. It should be good. There. Alright, and then I want to use the star. And it looks like it should probably be in black as well. Maybe there. Yeah. Yeah, let's try it in both black and ground espresso. So I'm going to use the ground espresso first. See if I like that better. Believe it or not, I'm not using every single one of my stamps. I still have plenty of stamps that I could be using and I'm not. But I still think I over stamped. I think my eyes are jumping everywhere. But that's okay. Oops, I'm gonna move that. And there. Alright, let's just flip it to the other side real quick with the ground espresso. I may not do this in the black after all. I may just leave it like this. Because I kind of like that. And then I think I'll just leave it like that. Step that off. And then I think I'm just going to come in with some, just some numbers. I'm just going to, let's see. Don't want them to be upside down. Yeah, that's backwards. I'm just going to randomly put them on my thing. And I do them, oops. And I do them in white. I'm sorry. When I do them in black, they'll just be all over the place and mixed. So I'm just going to throw in some stars there. There we go. I'm just going to come up this way. And then stamp. See, kind of. Okay, that didn't come out very well. Either I don't have enough pressure whenever I'm pushing, or I didn't ink very well. Let's try it again. Yeah, that was it. Problem was just the pressure. Yeah, that's good. All right, do the same thing right here. Okay, I think that's working out really well. And I was going to do it individually, but I think that the way the randomness of putting it on there is better than just. I got to remember to let go of perfectionism. That's what my problem is. I want to fill it in a nice, neat manner. Okay. Can't have that. It's the Maison's thing. I love grunge, but yet I love grunge, but I have trouble letting go of perfectionism, and they don't work together. Grunge and being perfect just don't work. When you do that, you just don't end up with the right look. I like this. So this is getting really nice. I'm just going to stick that there. I think this will be the last one I add. I did have another factory number, or factory number, but I think this will be it after these. Okay, so I have here. Could do one here and one there. Yeah, it's like one here, one there. And I do think one side ended up with a bit more stamping than the other side. So, okay. But that'll be all right. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna set that off to the side now. I think that's all I was going to do. Cover that with that so it stays wet. Okay, so yeah, let's see if I open it up a little bit. Okay, there's definitely a gap there, but I think that all actually ends up looking more cohesive than I thought it would. Yes, this side does have a little bit more of the negative spaces, but not by much. So let's see. I lay it back down again so you can see the whole thing. Well, I have to do it this way. So there's this side. Looks pretty good. And then there's the side, which I also think looks pretty good. Okay, so our next step is going to be adding the mixing up the dye. I'm going to mix up, I think I told you, with the leaf extract, and then put a little couple of copper mixative into it, and it should give me, I'm hoping it's going to give me this more of a gray color to coordinate with these colors here. I'm hoping that's what it gives me. Oh, that's cute. The bird's head is now a star. Okay, so then I'll be right. Okay, so this has the copper mordant in it, so you can kind of see that it's blue tinged. It doesn't smell very nice, that's for sure. And then this is the leaf extract that I made. Shake it up, you can see it's got some gunk in the bottom there. All I did was boil some leaves and then strain them out, and this is what's left. It probably doesn't smell very good either. Okay, I'm just gonna pop that. I'm gonna pour it in here. Mix these two up. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna need. I may have to add some more, so we'll start there. I don't think I should need much more than that, but okay, so here's our fabric that we have stamped on. Ooh, yeah, that's very pungent. I'm gonna kind of open it up a little bit and get it soaking down in there before I add the next part. Yeah, I think I added just the perfect amount. And like I said, I'm just going to leave this overnight. I'm just going to put the lid on it and let it sit. And then I will take it out tomorrow and let you see what it looks like as the final result. Okay, and we're just going to put the lid on it. And probably stick this out in my laundry room because of the smell. Okay, here's the finished fabric. And it is all stamped and dyed. You can see that the copper and leaf kind of gave it like a grayish green tint to the fabric, which I really like. You can still see where I put the seam down, but that'll be okay whenever I go to cut this. It's really long, so you can see. And here was the before, so just as an show you the contrast between the colors of what they look like before. Whenever I lay them out this way so you can really see. There they are. You can see how bright this was and how this has become like a greenish gray color. And then the other one that's going to contrast with this is this color. This is actually rust stained, and I love this. I love the colors. See that greenish gray color right in here. Also, it's over in here. Got some blues, grays, definitely rust. And so this and this one is going to actually be used on the journal, on the edges, like that. So they'll be here and here. You'll see that next time whenever I go to put them on my signatures. But I'm in love with both of these. This one is, like I said, rust stained, and then this one is stamped and dyed with the leaf and copper. And that's it. So I hope you have a blessed day.